What's up? I'm Troubleshoot. In this super quick guide, I'll show you everything you need to know about Prism Launcher and more. A complete crash course guide. If you manage multiple versions of Minecraft or switch between them often, install your own mods, keep them up to date, create your own mod packs, or even just juggle multiple launchers like Curseforge, Modrinth, and more, Prism Launcher is a fantastic tool that simplifies your life a lot. I jump between multiple versions pretty often, and Prism Launcher makes life a lot easier. Though before we get into it, this video was sponsored by Apex Hosting. If you're looking for a fantastic Minecraft server host, Apex Hosting has got you covered. Click the first link down below to get yourself a server with ultra low latency, powerful DDoS protection, automated backups, fantastic customer support, and more. Simply check the latest coupon code in the top right. Currently it's APEX25 for 25% off your first invoice. Then choose Get Started, select Java, Bedrock, or any other game for that matter from this dropdown. Customize your server as you see fit, order now, and in no time, you'll have your powerful Minecraft server setup ready for you and your friends to hop onto. A huge shout out to Apex Hosting for sponsoring this guide. So, Prism Launcher. Prism Launcher allows you powerful mod pack management, really easy mod downloading, updating, and management, multiple Minecraft instance managements through their lightweight and customizable interface. It's a fantastic piece of open source software with a really big following behind it. You've probably already heard of Prism Launcher, or at least Multi-MC, which this is built off of, but this guide's going to go all the way from the very beginning to a professional level. So let's do it. To download Prism Launcher, click the next link down below or choose Download in the top right. You can select Windows, Linux, Mac OS, or even Steam Deck, but we won't be covering that here. We're just focusing on Windows. Choose installer.exe and then open it once it's done downloading. You'll then need to click through the installer as you would any other. Make sure to tick a desktop icon to make life a bit easier. Next, and install. Once it's done, open up a Prism Launcher and you'll be prompted to log in with a Microsoft account. You do need a legitimate Microsoft account with Minecraft on it to play Minecraft properly through Prism Launcher. Click Add Microsoft Account, then either scan your code and sign in with your phone or sign in with Microsoft using the button to open your browser, log in with Microsoft, then click Continue, open Prism Launcher, and you'll get taken back to here where you're successfully signing in. Just like that, you'll see your Minecraft picture in the top right, your username, and you're able to get started immediately. So, Prism Launcher. Let's start off by adding an instance of Minecraft. Click Add Instance in the top left, and then here we can choose between Custom, AT Launcher, Curseforge, FTP, Modrinth, or Technic, but let's start off simple by creating our own mod pack. While this sounds pretty daunting, it's actually pretty easy. I'll choose Minecraft 1.21.4 just by selecting the version here. You can select releases, snapshots, betas, alphas, or experiments. Then, scrolling down or looking down, Mod Loader. You can choose Nothing for vanilla Minecraft, Neoforge, Forge, Fabric, Quilt, or Light Loader. I'll choose Fabric here. Then we can choose a version or leave it as the default latest version with a star next to it. The versions with stars next to them are the recommended versions and the ones you should probably choose unless you need to choose otherwise for some specific mod to work properly. Then choose OK, and just like that, Minecraft is set up here. We can then double click it to launch it. But before we do, let's customize it quick. Right click, choose Edit, and this opens up the settings for this particular instance. We've got a log where we can see crashes and things like that, version where you'll find info about Minecraft, Fabric, and other things that are installed with it, and here we can change versions of different things or update them. For example, Fabric Loader, we can select it, change version, and select a newer or older version if necessary. You can also install more loaders here or customize them, so Neoforge, Forge, Fabric, Quilt, Light Loader, and you can open the .minecraft folder, which isn't your default .minecraft folder. Instead, Prism Launcher has its own folder in Roaming, Prism Launcher, Instances, where each individual version of Minecraft or Minecraft mod pack you have installed has their own folder here. Inside of it, Minecraft, you've got resource packs, saves, shader packs, texture packs, mods, etc. as you usually would, just they're all separated per instance of Minecraft to keep things working happily with all of your different setups. Then on the Mods tab, we can add, disable, or enable mods here, and the easiest way to do so is to just click Download Mods in the top right. As we've installed Fabric, we need Fabric API to get started. So download mods, and just like that, we can choose Modrinth or Curseforge. I'd recommend Modrinth. At the very top, we need Fabric API. If you're worried about incompatibilities, you don't really need to. You can click Filter Options, and here you can sort by categories, and down here, you'll see it's currently got this loader selected, Fabric, and if you choose to download mods for Forge or NeoForge, it'll probably have those selected by default as well, which is great. So you can't really download the wrong version of a mod, and speaking of versions, by default, it'll also select the version here too, so only compatible mods will be shown. Fantastic. We can also choose to hide installed, but for now, I'll hide the options, and let's download Fabric API. Select it, read about it, and then choose Select Mod for Download in the bottom right. Then we can choose Review and Confirm to install just this one mod. I'll click OK, and there we go. It's downloaded. But what exactly was that about? If we choose Download Mods and choose, say, Sodium, Select Mod for Download, we can actually add more mods to download at once. This will also talk about incompatibilities and things like that if there are any. I'll download, say, Iris for shaders and a mod menu so we can see all of our different mods. Heck, let's also download, say, Zoomify. Bam, review and confirm. Now, it'll check out all of the requirements for these mods and the dependencies are automatically added. So for example, Sodium, Text Placeholder API, and YACL are all added for me as they're required by these mods. Click OK, and just like that, all of these mods are now added. You can select them, disable, enable, or change the version, and that's that. We can do the exact same thing with resource packs. Download, and we can choose things here. Select, review and confirm, bam, there we go. Shader packs, same thing. Download, select a version, let's use complementary, select, confirm, bam, there we go. We can then add notes which are only visible to us, saved here to make notes about the game. We can manage worlds such as exporting, importing, or even MC editing worlds directly from here. We can add servers to a list here, which we can either join directly from this menu or join them as they'll appear in the menu in-game. We can manage screenshots and change settings for the game. Here we can customize how much RAM the game has, but I'd recommend you check out the global settings up here, or you choose settings over here from the main menu. This will open up the global settings for the app. On the launcher tab, we can customize how the launcher looks and things like that. But more importantly, on the Minecraft tab, we can customize how Minecraft works, such as the starting window size, tracking game time and stuff like that, and playing around with tweaks over here if necessary. On the Java tab, we can tell Minecraft exactly how much RAM it can use. By default, it'll have minimum RAM set to 512 megabytes and maximum set to just 1 gigabyte. Here we can give it more RAM, such as 2048 for 2 gigs of RAM or even more. Modpacks often require 4 gigs or more of RAM, and here's where you can set that up. Simply just open up your task manager and check out how much RAM you have installed and how much you have available. Say you have 16 gigs of RAM in your system. If Windows, Discord, and things like that are using 6, you have 10 gigs left over. I'd recommend giving Minecraft not all of that, so maybe out of 10, you'll give Minecraft 9. Simply enter 9000 here, and it's good enough. If you want to be correct with it, you can use 1024 times 9, and in my case, I gave it way more, 16 times 1024 for 16 gigs of RAM. Just like that, Minecraft now has a good amount of RAM to work with. Sweet. Then we can also customize the Java runtime, and on the Management tab, we can actually download Java right from here. If you don't have Java installed, you won't see anything here under Downloaded. You can choose Download and download Java straight from Mojang, Adoptium, or Azul Zulu. I'd recommend downloading the latest version of Java, 21, which should be compatible with pretty much everything. The Mojang link is a bit more outdated. We have 21.0.3, but Adoptium, which I would recommend, is much more up to date. Select it, choose download, and just like that, Java will be installed on your system. You can then customize it here, such as choosing different versions, removing them, etc. The Language tab allows you to change what language this program works in, which might be good for you, and you likely would have had to click through this the first time you open up the program. On the Custom Commands tab, you can add some extra things to happen before or after you launch a game or quit it, environment variables if you need any, proxy to download and sign into Minecraft if necessary, external tools such as JProfiler, JVisualVM, or MCEdit can be added and linked here, accounts to manage your current Microsoft accounts, add more, etc., or even add offline accounts if you wish to start a game in offline mode with a custom username, for example. Pretty cool. Finally, APIs you can link with Pastebin if you wish to paste and share your logs, for example, sign in with API keys if you need them for any reason, such as private mods, and finally miscellaneous, but we can skip over that. Close. There we go. Okay, so to recap, we've added Minecraft 1.21.4, we've installed Fabric API and a bunch of mods, shaders, resource pack, and we've given Minecraft more RAM. As you can see, as we have this unticked, it's using the global setting of 16 gigs of RAM, which we we set up just a minute ago. Let's close this and double click Minecraft to launch it. Here, Minecraft will then be downloaded and any mods as well. Shortly after, the game should then start up. If you have any mod incompatibilities, issues, or missing mods, you'll be told about them here by Minecraft. For example, Zoomify needs Kotlin installed. Let's do that. So it's popped up with the error here. If we wish to look into it further, on the mods tab, I'll need to download mods and we need to search for Kotlin, a missing mod. Fabric language Kotlin. Keep in mind you can make this window bigger if you can't read text properly. Select, review, OK, and there we go, it's installed. Now we can launch the game once more, and this time things should be a bit more successful. There we go, we're now on the menu, continue, and things are working as you hope. So the mod menu is working perfectly, everything is here, and if we hop in game, creating a world for creative, our brand new custom mod pack and all of our mods should be working pretty much perfectly. Escape, options, video settings, Sodium is working great, and we have shader packs over here enabled by Iris. Enabling one of these, which we downloaded through the launcher, bam, fantastic, and even escape options resource packs, which we downloaded too. Pretty cool. There we go. Everything's working exactly as you'd hope, and we've created our own custom mod pack, which is fantastic. But what about downloading already made mod packs such as FTB, Direwolf 20, all the mods, and things like that? Let's do it. Click Add Instance, and then instead of choosing Custom and making our own mod pack, let's choose AT Launcher, Curseforge, FTB Legacy, Modrinth, or Technic. I'll be downloading from Curseforge, and let's look for, say, all the mods 10. I'll select it, and then choose OK to download it into our mods folder. Things will then be downloaded, such as the game itself, this particular version, and a couple of mods. However, if there's any issues, you'll be told about them here. For example, blocked mods. These mods can't be downloaded through third-party launchers for licensing reasons or something else. All we need to do is click the link to download them manually. This opens up Curseforge, for example, save the file, and when it's added to your downloads folder, bam, it appears here and it's already ticked off. The same will go for the next one here. You can either open missing to import them manually or add a download folder if this isn't the correct path to your downloads. Let's download the next mod as such, and just like that, we're now able to click OK as all mods are found, and it'll finish downloading the rest of the mods so that we can get in game super quickly. There we go, all the mods 10 now appears here. We can then customize it if necessary, such as enabling or disabling certain mods, updating mods. From the Curseforge tab, we can update the mod pack completely. We can add resource packs, shader packs, which the game came with quite a few, customize the version of, say, Neoforge, for example, or Minecraft itself, and everything like that. For now though, let's just double click it to start it up, and just like that, just as if we'd launched this from the Curseforge launcher, which we didn't, so we didn't have to see ads and things like that, it's now starting up here. Fantastic. And there we go, we're in game just like that. So, all the mods 10, mods, everything's here. Single player, create world as creative, and just like that, we're playing modded Minecraft. Fantastic. That's great to know. But let's talk about the last few things in Prism Launcher before we head off. So let's start off with grouping. Right click anything, choose change group, and here we can give it a name. For example, modded. Now when we click OK, we've got a modded group. Let's also say maybe vanilla, modded, and now we've got two groups. Here you can minimize particular groups, all of them, and you can very easily find what you're looking for, which is especially useful if you've got tons of different mod packs and things like that listed here. I might have 1.21.4, 1.20, let's add this to just vanilla, 1.19, let's just drag this into vanilla, does the same thing, and just like that, we're organizing our Minecraft versions in a really easy and readable way. So that's great. The final things we need to know about are, at the very top, the folders button opens up things like instances, where we can then open up, say, 1.21.4 Minecraft mods and customize our mods here if we wish for some reason, get screenshots, manage the world, etc. Or we can open the skins folder to add custom skins here. Java, which takes us to our Java runtime folder, if you ever need that, I guess. Icon theme, widget packs, cat packs, logs, instance icons, and things like that. The cat pack has to do with this button here. It just makes a cat, pretty cool. A help section if you ever need it, and an update button to check for updates for Prism Launcher. With that, you've pretty much mastered Prism Launcher. The last things that we haven't touched on are just right-click and deleting a mod pack if you don't need it. This also deletes the files from your system, saving you some file space, which is great, and that's pretty much that. Everything else is self-explanatory, such as, say, right-clicking and choosing to export this, say 1.21.4 as a zip. We can then select everything we wish to share. For example, we'll share everything but our saves folder with our worlds in it. Okay. And once we save it, we've now got a single zip file with all of our custom mods and things like that in it. For example, if we delete our custom 1.21.4 with all of our different mods in it, we can then add an instance and choose to import, where we can then select our zip that we just created. Say you want to share this custom mod pack with a friend, send them the zip, open, okay, bam, 1.21.4 is added, and if we edit, we've got our resource packs, shader packs, notes, if anything, mods, everything is back here, and that's great. So you now know how to create your own mod pack, share it with other people, and use Prism Launcher to its fullest extent. That's it. Hopefully this video helped you, and once again, a huge thank you to Apex Hosting for sponsoring this guide. Now you know how to use Prism Launcher, links down below. Hopefully you found this video useful. Thank you all for watching. My name's been Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.